See these people screaming once in a while. I notice that. I notice a lot of things. But it just proves the real things that are happening, maybe. I don't know, on everything. Wow. Do you see it dance? There's like a dominant one that goes around and round. Do you see it? Are you noticing this too? See, you'd think I'm crazy, but guess what? I'm noticing and I'm just telling. That's all I do. Notice and then tell. Do you ever notice when I do something and then I tell about what I do? Yeah. Notice and then tell. See, I noticed this. This is the perfect angle. So grab the camera. Now I'm telling about it. Quite simple. The mind takes what's simple. Oops. My phone just dropped. See, that was pretty simple. People would say I'm a retard. How did your phone just drop? I was saying I'm paying attention to higher consciousness. But they would think, their ego would think, oh, that's still what they think of it. But I would think of it as something different because of what I'm trying to get into. That was worth dropping my phone, especially if there's no rock down there, right? But yeah, it's just like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But see, it's not criticism. All I'm saying is that this is the fault with the system in general of that thought pattern, of that structure. You realize when I feel these thought structures, they hurt. And the other times that I don't, I'm in a different whole wavelength. I'm not just observing what is bad in my reality. I'm rather co-creating the actual true experience of what it truly is. As we are the living scientists that we are, everything that they understood about life originates from the characteristic which we have in our life. Every day of our life, we have these characteristics. And dude, my hand, once again, my hand heated up right in my four fingers, right across here like that. See that? But the thing is, now look at it. Man, it's really going. But you can't really see it. It's all like white right over here. But you can't really see that. Watch this. Until I zoom in like that. That's what it's doing, dude. See that? That is crazy. Like, look at that. And then the wind blows perfectly. See? Do a little bit more. Come on. Perfect. Right there you can kind of see it. Oh yeah. You get the angle on it. There we go. Now that is really good footage of it. See how I zoomed in before too much? Now you can see the whole spectrum. Because with your naked eye though, this is a lot more, you know what I mean? Everything is. You know, life is a lot more expansive in person. So when I'm in my higher states, I've had this a couple times. Not a lot. Just a couple times experience. But I was seeing in 360 degrees. Like almost all the way around. It wasn't quite there. But the one time I was meditating and looking at the sun, it was a long time ago before I even got spiritual. I was meditating and I knew about meditation and stuff. I tried it a couple times and actually had experiences when I opened my third eye. Dude, there was a bunch of demons and all this other shit that, you know what I mean? So it really woke me up to a lot of stuff. And I had to fight through to get to where I am, basically. You know, you open your third eye, that's spiritual attack from ground zero. You realize that though, right? So that's why, man, people don't realize that really. Because if you had no clue about like what this all is, you know what I mean, you wouldn't really have a clue about like what you're getting, like what's real and what's not real. So then that's what can play with you. As long as you know that, nothing can play with you because you know it, you know. But I'm letting this get to me before, not now. But because of the fact of the state of this world, and that's why so many people react that way. Which all we need to do is actually listen to that process. And if that process doesn't get done, more people will do that. Trust me. That's statistics anyway. We already know that for the spiritual type of an effect. Cause and effect, right? Been happening for years upon this planet. Years and billions of, you know what I mean? And it's about time that we like really recognize, keen in on what it is, you know? And keen in and say, what am I going to shift into? Like, shift that degree. Right into what it is. We can all do this. You know what I mean? The planet, it is changing. People are pretty close. I'm feeling it. Dude, today was it's Monday. Manifestation Monday, Ralph said. And dude, he made a live video. Everything was just like perfect timing. All day synchronicity. Had the phone thing going, sending me signs every time I looked down. It was like perfect code, dude. Exactly what I was thinking. It was exactly what I needed to hear. And it was so perfect. And it was confirmation for other things too. And man, I did that meditation last night, like I said. Dude, that was only last night. Today felt like a fucking long time. Time will slow and you will grow. You know, when I reached the state, holy moly, you got time then. You got more time because you're that, like, you have the puzzle pieces in order. So it's like on the map. Where am I going to go right now? Boom, I'm there. Where am I going to go? Boom, I'm there. You just got to look at it and you're there, pretty much. In consciousness, anything in existence that we can physically think of doing, imaginary, it is physically actually possibly done. But the ways that certain people move their hands, say, and do these acts and juggle and stuff, that takes a certain amount of what that is, of that makes that happen. But it's that, you know, of that full faith, and then that's what makes it be done. But mankind can't have that full faith because they're running short